Wednesday afternoon. Welcome to the weekly update with Kyle Johansson and the mayor. Now the weather.
So we got cloudy skies, slight chance of a rain shower, high of 61. Record high temperatures expected. Tonight, probably cloudy skies this evening. Will become overcast overnight. Record warm, low temperatures expected. Low 45. Tomorrow, cloudy skies. A stray shower or storm can be possible. Potential for severe thunderstorms. Storms may produce gusty winds, large hail, or a possible tornado or two. High of 61. Record high temperatures expected. Record low temperatures as well. Low of 50 degrees. Friday, probably cloudy skies. Record high temperatures again. High of 58. Low of 32. Saturday, mostly sunny skies. High of 45. Low of 28. Sunday, cloudy skies. A few flurries or snow showers possible. High of 33. Low of 20. And next Tuesday, next Monday we got cloudy skies, high of 33, low of 20, and then finally next Tuesday, probably cloudy skies, high of 37, low of 28. So OU baseball season starts their home season next Friday, depending on the weather, but also starting today. Football season tickets renewal starts today, and then they actually extended the deadline till April 24th, a week before graduation, or actually the last Friday of the spring semester of 2026. And of course, Copperhead season's schedule has come out, and their first home game is Saturday, June 6th, and there are a lot of home games. There's a lot of Saturdays, there's some weeknight games, but there's a majority of them. They're on Saturdays, Sundays. There's a couple that are on Wednesdays, or like one or two of them I saw are like at 4:30 in the afternoon, which is, you don't want to be out that where it's going to be that time, because it's always, that's when the peak heat high temperature is of the summer usually is, between 2 and 5 p.m. And also today is OU's 222nd birthday, and they had free cake, free hot chocolate, and of course, Rufus was there. Saw your wife, Connie, was there as well. So I saw Mayor Patterson's wife, Connie Patterson, was there as well. I see her more often than I do see Mayor Patterson, by the way. And hard to believe we are the OU spring football game is on Saturday, April 18th. Time is TBA, but that's also the same date as when the Ohio State spring game is as well. And hard to believe Tuesday, MAC home men's games are done, but they are home again for 2 more days, 2 more games as well. They are home against Toledo Saturday, February 28th, and of course, the biggest MAC conference game of the whole season is always the Battle of the Bricks against Miami, which right now, Miami has the best basketball season, ranked in 22nd in the country, because they are now 26 wins, 0 loses right now, this is like the best season that Miami has so far. But let's see what happens. If they come here, we'll see if we can get that back to a win. If not, because Miami has some really good defense this year, because they are now 26-0. And of course, women's is away tonight at Akron, but they are home again against BG at next Wednesday at 7 p.m. First 200 students get free Chick-fil-A.
Free Chick-fil-A.
First 200 students.
You and I will have a conversation about you seeing my wife more than I do at the end of the show. Before we get into that, are you tracking the Winter Olympics at all?
No.
No. So you may not know the answer to this.
I do not. I wish I did.
Well, then I'll share, because I shared this at council last night, and that is the fact that Gwen Phillips, who is a homegrown Athenian, is one of the 3 goalkeepers for the U.S. women's Olympic hockey team, which at 7 A little after 7 p.m. tomorrow evening, we'll be playing in the gold medal round against our friends, our neighbors to the north, rivals right now. That is Canada, Canada's women's hockey team. And so they're going to go head to head. What is quite remarkable is looking at the U.S. Olympic hockey team, women's hockey team, and looking at their record. They have only ceded one goal in, I believe it's 5 or 6 games. Most of those wins were 5-0 or 6-0. I think that the majority of them were 5-0. There was one that was 5-1, which in Olympic play is quite remarkable. But again, Gwen grew up here, learned to skate and early hockey at Bird Arena, and went on to greatness. But she has given a couple shout outs now, recognizing Athens and Athens block and a number of different things, and how special the city of Athens is. And I want everyone to know how special it is that we have a U.S. women's Olympian in Gwen Phillips representing on the national stage, international stage. A few items to share with everyone today. Number one is now is the time to register for Inclusive Sports Sampler. This is something that the community center has been working on and continues to develop this. This is during the spring, so it's going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m., March 24th to the 23rd at the community center in the gym. Youth ages 8+ with and without disabilities, hence the Inclusive Sports Sampler. So this is really very cool. Try multiple sports. There's fun instruction that goes along with it, mentoring, coaching, so on and so forth. So I encourage people to check that out. There is the flyer. There is the QR. So you can sit there, I'm sure, and take your cell phone and zap that real quick and follow it. Or you can do it the old school way and just go down to 701 East State Street to the community center and learn more. A lot around the arts, parks, and recreation world. The next thing I want to talk about is summer day camp instructors. Looking for instructors. Again, people will be doing game leads, crafts, outdoor activities, theme programming, so on and so forth, supervising campers. The schedule is going to be training from June 1st through the 15th. The camps run, as you can see on the flyer, from June 8th through August 7th. No camp during the week of June 29th. Full-time seasonal positions are available. This is 40 hours a week. So this is good. The shifts are from 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Looking for a high school diploma, experience with kids, preferred, if you've had any engagement in camps, daycares, coaching, anything like that, you may be qualified to take part in this. And then there will be training that goes on. So this also has the QR right there on the screen in front of you. If you're interested, again, take a screenshot of that with your cell phone, your iPhone, your Android, whatever. Or again, you can go down to the community center and apply in person, or at least ask questions that you may have. Athens Community Center also invites you to the Family Jam. Fam Jam. This is going to also be at the community center. You can get your tickets down at the community center. It's going to be Saturday, February 28th, the last day of this month, right?
Yes.
From 5 to 7 p.m. It's family-friendly music night with Rock and Reggie. Rock and Reggie is pretty much a regular with a lot of our events. And Scott Thompson is shaking his head in the back. So this is really pretty cool. Check that out if that's something of interesting to you. The Fam Jam for 2026. Another thing to share. The City of Athens is proud to announce exciting expansion of the government channel programming. There you see it right in front of you with your eyes. Live TV meetings, in-house production content on Roku, Amazon Fire, TV devices, as well as through the new mobile app. This is really expanding our capabilities in the city government, with the city government channel taking the lead on this. you can go to Athens, Ohio Streaming Media or Athens, Ohio TGC video and start watching any of the content that we have, or at least that we have loaded up that you can watch this. You can download it off Google Play or the Apple App Store, much like we do with what? The Athens, Ohio City Source app.
And Nixle.
Well, Nixle, we go to, what is it, 888-777 45701, and you can get that. Oh, there we go. The magic of TV. So there's Nixle. There's the City Source app, Athens, Ohio City Source app. Again, we encourage everyone to constantly, keep in front of mind that you need to download this because it is great for expanding our city coverage, but also keeping yourself informed of things that can be happening around the community using the Nixle app. So there you have it. Check them out. Upcoming meetings in the city of Athens. We have a few. We have the Disabilities Commission, which I will be attending this evening. That is at the Community Center at 5:30 p.m. Shade Tree Commission will be meeting on tonight as well. That's at 6 p.m. and that will be here in council chambers. And finally, two more things. City Council on Monday, the 23rd. It will be committee meeting, and then the Recreation Advisory Board will be meeting on Thursday, February 19th. That is at the Community Center with the Rec Advisory Board. The last thing we're going to wrap with is really pretty amazing. The City of Athens and the Government Channel continues their ongoing series of Athens History Minutes. This month, we're featuring stories and efforts of historical African-American figures from our area as part of the Black History Month here in the City of Athens. The latest installment, we're going to feature the amazing and timely story of Lester Carney, silver medalist in the 200-meter sprint in the 1960 Summer Olympics. So hopefully you enjoy this. Great job, Government Channel, as usual, for providing interesting and intriguing content for everyone to enjoy and watch. And again, I can't stress this enough. Now you can watch it on Amazon Fire TV or Roku or whatever else you want to watch it on, because we do have these content items on rotation throughout the week, much like people watching you and I over and over and over again for almost 7 years now. Kyle, thank you as usual for being here with me. And thanks to those of you joining in, and hopefully you enjoy the history moment. Take care.
Lester Carney's journey didn't begin under the Olympic banner, but rather in Athens, Ohio. Arriving at Ohio University in the early 1950s on a football scholarship, Carney was a powerful athlete with speed to spare. At first, running track was secondary to football, but that wouldn't last. After time away serving his country in the U.S. Army, Carney returned to Athens and began training under legendary coach Stan Huntsman. On Ohio's track team, Les Carney became the university's first track and field All-American, setting the standard for generations to come. The 1950s were a time of deep racial division in America, but Athens and the team environment provided a place of unity for Les. His teammates stood together, on and off the track, refusing to leave anyone behind. Then, at the 1960 Rome Olympics, wearing the United States uniform and representing Ohio University, Carney ran the race of his life, storming through the 200 meters to claim the silver medal, tying the Olympic record and cementing his place in history. Years later, Carney reflected not only on his achievement, but on what his team represented and where he came from. I was just honored to stand on the podium, see the American flag go up and represent Ohio University and the guys I trained with. Today, his legacy lives on, etched into the lanes of Lester Carney Track at Kettlewell Stadium in Wintersville, Ohio, where future athletes run in the footsteps of a bobcat who showed the world what's possible.